My level design project over this past semester, created in the Roblox Studio editor, proved to be a useful and rewarding experience in both learning how to use the Roblox editor and understanding more about the intricacies of detailed level design. Initially created for an interview with ID Tech, I greatly expanded on what was initially built within the first couple of weeks. The premise of this level is that the player is part of a prison break and must traverse through treacherous obstacles such as jumping over lava pits to successfully escape. First, looking at the progress made in the past, there are a few noteworthy and interesting design decisions that are present in the level. The first of these are the glowing orange blocks that are situated underneath the lava's surface, which emit smoke particles. These greatly improve the atmosphere by making the lava look more dangerous and threatening. The next decision that was made, which proved to be integral to gameplay, is the addition of checkpoints along the way, so that the player doesn't have to completely restart the level every time they fall into lava. More recently, the addition of the prison was made in an effort to substantiate and legitimize the premise of a prison break by populating the prison with strewn about furniture to imply a chaotic riot. Here is where most of my understanding and learning of detailed level design was garnered, as I heavily used decals to make the space seem more compelling and realistic. For example, the scuffs on this basketball court are an added decal that were not present upon initially placing the model. Other examples of decals can be seen in the form of trash underneath heavily used spaces, such as underneath these bleachers and this table underneath the entrance stairs, blood on cards to indicate an unfortunate altercation, explosion marks to indicate a forceful escape from the prison interior, and of course, a beautiful screensaver. As for the new level design inside of the prison, I had the player spawn within one of these open cells. Their path is then directed by a series of obstacles in the form of stacked beds and end tables, as well as strategically placed gates, completely disallowing the player from jumping over railings. With these gates, the player's path is optimized so that they are able to witness as much of the prison block as possible. Exiting the block, the player is blocked from entering the cafeteria by a barricade which leads them to make their way outside, passing a front desk with a blinking phone light, as well as doors that have been blown off the hinges. Developing this level has given me great insight into what kind of designer I aspire to be in my career, which I have discovered to be an environmental and narrative designer. Should I have been given more time, I would have went through and populated the space with smaller, more intricate details to the environment, such as small rocks, grunge around the edges of walls, and other small but effective details.